theme is Biotech. Hey, everybody, this is Dr. Jane Kamalstrom live from Long Island, New York, where the weather is spectacular. Nothing else about the day is spectacular. Wall Street is certainly is not spectacular.
No, and
And,
also the bios and the dollar
and the Trump,
and the Trump.
I'm not his biggest fan, but I don't like to see a president get indicted. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think anybody likes that, but he wouldn't keep keep it down. He wouldn't become a private citizen, and that's it. He was just running like a shadow government. That's not right.
I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I'm not a politician, so I don't know the ins and outs. Anyway, in any event, America's a great country. We'll get through it one way or the other.
Yes.
So,
And then there is the China and India and now Saudi Arabia. They're trying to make a coalition.
what do they
And
want to do? They want to displace the dollar?
right. That's crazy.
It is crazy. What are they going to put in? The yuan? The yuan? The Chinese yuan?
I'm not sure what it is, but that's really a slap on the face, for America.
The Russian ruble has been very bad.
Correct.
So what could they put in? They can't. They're kidding themselves. They can't replace the dollar.
Unless they start using the gold.
I don't know. They can't, to me, they're just making noise. To me, I don't know. Just noise. The dollar is the strongest currency. The euro, I thought had a chance, but it fizzled. Right?
Right.
So I think the dollar is going to be reserve currency for the next 50 years. I'm not worried about after that.
I'm on the contrary. I'm very worried actually.
You think it may actually be threatened?
Yes, I do.
But what would take its place?
Gold.
Can't. It's not really a currency.
Have you seen the price of gold lately?
What is it, over 2,000?
Yeah, it's up there. I'm not sure the exact price, but it's been.
We could take a look. But I wanted to really talk about Biotech. My
Well, let's do that. Let's do that then. It's okay.
portfolio was doing phenomenal this quarter. It was up about 15%. Would have been up well over 20 if not for Biotech.
Right.
And now the first 2 days of April, my Biotech is weighing me down terrible. I originally had, going into the new year, I had 48 stocks. Now I have 37 left. 9 of them are Biotech, and only maybe 1 of them are doing well. Let's take a look at Biotech.
So anvs deflated.
Anvs got creamed. Everything I own, I listed a few of them, but everything I own practically, except maybe Aurenia, is not creamed yet. That'll be the next casualty. All right, here we go. I will show my portfolio. I'll share it with you. I have nothing to hide. I'm not sharing the money, just the percentage gain and loss. That's all. That's enough to share. And what's in my portfolio? Curtis said XCRS is one that's gone up. There's a few here and there that have gone up. ardx went up, but it's imploding now. So they're all pretty horrible. This is my portfolio from the beginning of the year and the percentage gain. So from the beginning of the year, I'm doing pretty well on quite a few things. Mara is a miner, Bitcoin miner. Dermtech is a skin drug, the melanoma test. MicroStrategy, Bitcoin play, GBTC, Bitcoin, ETH, Ethereum, NVIDIA, of course, up 84%. CTRM is not up that much. I don't understand the computation. Aurenia is up 80%. Well, that's one I'm doing well in. Meta, 75%, Coinbase, 71%, Tesla, phenomenal, 62%. VAX, I'm out of. That's another biotech. It had been up a lot more. It started giving back. I got out of it. So I no longer on that one. Apple, I have listed twice for some reason, but it's only once that I gained 27%. I wish it was twice. athx, I'm out of completely. It's up for the year anyway, 25%. It had been up well over 100. Amazon, 21%. The Qs, the reason I'm not doing phenomenal, if I only bought Qs, I'd be up 19%.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm up about 15%, so I'm not doing that phenomenal. To me, it's phenomenal. I'm very happy, don't get me wrong. But I'm no genius. Look at the Qs. All I had to do was buy that. Microsoft. Why am I going on my own show and saying I'm no genius? That's wrong. I'm a genius.
It looks good. I mean, what you got there looks really good.
Everybody and their brother that goes on YouTube says they're a genius. I say I'm no genius. Well, I'm too honest, you know. Microsoft up 18. Nothing wrong with those results. Amazon 21, Q's 18, Microsoft 18, Google 16. LCTX, another little bio, is up 13%. I no longer own that one either. Target 10%. Woozy, I'm out of. They're not a bio, but I'm out of it. LAC is Lithium America. I still own it. Spiders, I still own. CRISPR, I still own. CRISPR is another biodrec. It's been behaving terribly lately. I know it's up 5% on the year, but it had been up 100% at one point, or 80%. I don't know. Capricorn is doing terrible, up 5%, but it had been up maybe 80%. So it's given back most of it. Lit is a Chinese lithium ETF, up a little. MasterCard up a little. REMX, a rare earth ETF, up a little. And now I start getting into negative territory. I sold well before these negative numbers got that bad. Amneal sold everything not at a loss, but not this bad a loss. BCRX sold everything. Beam sold everything. Editas sold everything. Northwest Bio sold everything. Sava sold half. RVYL sold everything. AVXL didn't sell anything. I really should. Down 18%. I'm hanging on, hoping that it gets the value, it gets the respect it deserves. I think it's good. But just because I think it's good, the market is disagreeing with me. Bank of America down 16%. I'm out of that. Anvs, I sold about 40% on the recent downturn. Tilray, I'm out of. Cat, I'm still in, down 10% on Caterpillar. I mean, you can't blame me holding on to Caterpillar, quality stock. I figure
It is a quality stock.
It'll come back. D-Dog, I still own it, down 8%. AMT, I got out 100% out for a small loss. IWM, I've been shedding shares, but still own it. Diamonds, 100% out. SPGI, still own that. NTLA, still own it. Walmart, I never touched it. I have a big position. MasterCard. All right, so that's my whole portfolio. If you look at just the first 2 days of April, you'll see nothing but negatives. Well, a few positives. I added one to my list, IONQ. Had a nice pop the last 2 days. IONQ is a quantum computer play. Super duper tech. DMTK, I did subtract, or I shed some shares on DMTK. Dermtech, I did sell some. Anyway, it's mostly the same. I added JEPI, which is a dividend play. I collected a nice dividend on the 3rd of April, yesterday. The dividend wasn't as nice as I was hoping. It's selling for $54. The dividend was 44 cents. So it was less than 1%. I was looking for 54 cents. But, I'll take it. Everything else is negative right down the line. The first 2 days has not been good. I'm down to, I don't own NWBO. I got to take it out. I sold it on the 31st of March, so it doesn't belong here. And it's probably good I sold it because it's down another 6% since the beginning of April, last 2 days. Aurinia, I didn't sell any. ardx, after a phenomenal run, is giving back. Anvs, yuck. So, I mean, my portfolio is good. It still has a little too much Biotech. I'm working on it, trying to move into solid growth, or stocks that look like they're going to outperform the Qs. My goal is to outperform the Qs and the SPYs for the year. So far, I'm not hitting goal, slightly below, but that's my goal. It's not a bad goal to have, right?
Nope, that's pretty good.
I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try. I think if your goal is just to outperform the SPY, you got a better chance. But when your goal is to outperform the higher of the two, makes it challenging. All right, so what do we want to look at first? I have ardx, which has been a phenomenal mover, giving back lately. I think Curtis is the one who gave us this one.
Yep.
I mean, even though it's giving back, I'm not panicking. It looks like it's well contained in this upward channel here. So this move back is it's not pretty, but it's not disaster. Not disaster at all, right? Come on, it's normal.
It's still within the channel.
It's a big red candle. Still within the channel. If it hits the bottom tomorrow, it'll hit it at around 4.25. Even that might be a time to buy. I'm not giving up on this one, not just yet. I didn't sell any, and I might even add. So I'm not giving up on ARDX. What am I giving up on? I'm not giving up on it in ntla, although I probably should. It's been acting really bad. It's the opposite of ARDX.
Yeah, this is on the downward channel.
Yeah, we have a really bad, steep descending channel. Looks awful here. Going way back. So pretty, I mean, I didn't draw the bottom perfect, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
And you want to see this candle, it has to hold 34.21. If that doesn't hold, I got to start selling. I can't, I mean, I don't know where it could go. That's scary if that don't hold. This one right here better hold. Because if that don't hold, then chances are pretty good. The yearly bottom of 32 won't hold.
No.
So this is the battleground right here. We're very close to it. If that doesn't hold, I start shedding. I hate to do it. You get attached to these stupid stocks. It's hard to be totally agnostic, whatever you want to call it. Another down-sloping channel. Hi, CRISPR. This is Natalia's friend, the other big gene editing play. And its chart looks very comparable. miserable. Perfect. This is really a strong descending channel. But the good news is we're very close to a key bottom that we put in about 2 weeks ago. I think that might hold. If that doesn't hold, I'll probably have to sell some CRISPR too. I don't want to be left holding the bag, so to speak. Double bottom, I think it's fairly good chance it holds. What do you think, Kamal?
Yep, I agree with that.
I mean, if anything's going to hold, that double bottom looks to me like it might. I know we're in for some more weakness probably before this market turns around, so it's hard to say for sure.
I honestly give up on this whole week.
Yeah, well, don't give up on the whole week because we can get five lead changes, so to speak, by the next 3 days. It can change direction 5 more times before the week is up. Tech is coming back a little bit, I think. It had a big run to 638, 643, gave back, and now it's coming back up. I may actually add to my Tech. I had subtracted a little right around where it's trading. I might put it back. The exact amount that I sold, I might add. It looks like it wants to go up again. It's bucking the trend in a weak bio-direct market, and today's candle was very nice. I know it's only up a dime, I know that, but a dime is pretty meaningful to this stock.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with the dime. I'll take the nickels and dimes on this one. I'm not upset with this one's performance at all. I'm up about 100% on since the beginning of the year. So I can't be too upset. What I am upset about is anvs. I didn't show it yet, did I?
No. And obviously, I think it's got more room to go down.
Looks like it. Every day is a red candle.
Yeah. This is like a falling knife.
Yeah, what you have to look forward to, it lows at about 1085.
Yeah, 1085 exactly.
Then maybe it stops. Maybe it finds equilibrium. But I wouldn't be shocked if we get a test of these lows. In fact, I anticipate it. If we could go through them also. It's very weak right now. I wasn't thrilled with the bullshit with the conference in Switzerland. The fundamentals were icky.
Right.
They were supposed to give interim results. They didn't give them. They only had 132 out of 450 enrolled. I didn't like that number. There's a lot of things I didn't like. The CEO is a little flaky, if you ask me. Of course, nobody's asking me, so. But I'm saying it anyway. Of course, these are strictly my own opinions. The CEO, of course, is a very brilliant doctor, I'm sure, but a little flaky, in my opinion. Everything's my opinion. Our opinions are strictly our own, not investment advice. Check with an advisor before acting. Got to say that. We got to say that, right?
Yep. Disclaimer.
Yeah, got to say that. All right, so Novus, of course, people should hit that subscribe button, and there's a little bell or something that you get notified when we're live, isn't it? Besides the subscribe buttons, something else alongside of it that you got to hit.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, somebody pointed that out to me. I wasn't even aware of it. That there's something else, and of course, give us a like. All those things, Anybody have any requests, by the way, Kamal?
It's just the ZERS.
Which one? XERS?
Yes.
This one has been the rocket ship.
Yes.
The trouble is it already launched.
He thinks it's going to keep going.
Till when?
Well, he thinks there's expecting a partnership with Regeneron.
With Regeneron?
Yep.
Maybe. Yeah, I would be very careful here after a run like this. So if you don't have a position, you want a position, take a tiny one and average in. Because most likely you're going to get a pullback to this $1.55 level.
Yeah, it's going to deflate at some point.
Yeah.
At this point, I'd like to just watch it.
Yeah. And then if you want to own it, I personally think you can have an opportunity at $1.56 to own it. I could be wrong. Usually I'm wrong, except when I'm right. Were there any others that I listed? I don't recall. CRISPR, we did. Anvs, Aurinia, AUPH. This is a buyout play. It's actually held up pretty well considering it's on the decline now, and I think you're looking maybe at the lows today. I wouldn't be surprised if the pullback was over in Aurinia. There's still a lot of speculation about a buyout. It hasn't gone away. So Aurinia, this level here looks pretty good to me. The lows of today, 992, 980, something like that. I might even add because there's this high from 127 is 970. This high from 13 is 955. So the mid nines look like a very good buffer for Aurinia Pharmaceuticals. All right, so that's it. We covered, I think, everything I said I was going to cover. Mostly, I think. What about the Qs? It's well within the channel, and they still are the strongest index. I think it was down. Was it down the least today, or I don't know, down 0.34%. I'm not sure if that's the least of the indices, but not terrible, right? All right, so that's that. Let me stop screen sharing. Spike is with us. You know, this is like magic. Kamal left and you appeared.
Yeah, I guess. How are you?
All right. It's really magic. vbiv, Marty is here. We'll do vbiv for Marty.
Okay, sounds good.
vbiv declared.
Yeah, I'm in XCRS, but I got in so much higher than this that even this big upswing. It's one of those. I think it's going to be one of those sell the rips that you talk about.
Yeah.
You know, and just sell the rips and then wait for a dip because it looks like all these stocks are giving us dips whenever we need them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so my buy and hold strategy is pretty awful.
Patience looks like the virtue.
I mean that's what I'm saying. Buy and hold is killing me.
But not the buy and hold. When to get in? You don't have to chase.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Let's take a look at vbiv. vbiv. Also, they're doing a 1-for-30 reverse split, which automatically rules them out.
This is one I did bail on after a while. I just couldn't hold on any longer.
I just, if I owned it, I'd be selling it. I wouldn't be buying it. But then again, like I said, what do I know? This is the wrong doggone. This is the beta.
This is the one. Oh, you're on the beta, right?
I'm on the beta. But even from the beta, even the daily on the beta, well, it shows a little life.
A little recovery off that big dump.
Yeah, a little bit. From 13.5 pennies to 14. I wouldn't get too excited.
Oh boy, I think I bought this at $4.
Well, Don't look at me. Look at the Arjan.
I'm not looking at anybody. I'm looking in the mirror. It's my own fault.
vbiv. Oh, Arjan at one point loved this stock.
Yeah.
Now he loves PBR.
Yeah, he likes these Brazilian oil companies.
I can't see it. I don't. I mean, unless you know something about the fundamentals that I don't know.
Look, for all we know, he could be already out of those. That could have been a passing fancy that
Unless you know something about the fundamentals that I don't know why the hell you bought this one. But good luck to you.
Yeah, Marty, it's a little long in the tooth about this one.
Marty. We know Marty forever. I mean, I wish him all the best. I hope it makes $1 million for him. But
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't touch it. I'm looking for quality in my portfolio at this point, not to speculate too much. So that's my rationale for not owning it.
Yeah, no, today's been a disappointment. There really hasn't been anything that's so except Amazon's up a little bit and Eli Lilly's up a little bit. And Intel. That's about it.
Yeah. How do I get off this thing? I got to come back to StreamYard. And I can remove, right?
Actually, Kamal's still here.
Oh. It was very funny before, Kamal. You left and Spike appeared like magic.
My laptop died on me. The battery.
I think we're going to stop right here. We covered everything we had to cover. So see you guys on Thursday. Thanks.
Sounds good.
Ciao. Bye.
All right.